Monster is not as big as Godzilla though. It's not as deadly, but it is much more vicious than Godzilla. The monster was born. It was the result of a chemical dumping at a US laboratory in Korea. The fish in the Han River mutated, and so, the Han River monster was born. Originally, it fed only on the fish and shrimp in the river, but a man committed suicide by jumping into the river. The monster was given a taste of human flesh. The first taste of flesh brought the monster to the riverbank. By the time people found it, it was too late. A man is caught by the monster and thrown straight into the water by its tail. A woman was listening to a song with her headphones on. As a result, everyone is running for their lives. To avoid the monster, a group of people got into a container house. The monster breaks in too. Then the box started to vibrate. They were about to become a meal for the monster. In the crowd, Kang Do and an American soldier came forward. They came to the door and rescued the rest of them, and the monster also came out after them. It had a man in its mouth. Kang Do and the soldiers raised a road sign and threw it at him, but not only did they fail to hurt it, instead, it enraged the monster even more. The soldier's arm was trampled off on the spot in a convenience store by the river. Kang Do's father and daughter are still watching the archery competition. The competitor, Kang Do's sister, the daughter, comes out of the house. She didn't know what was going on. Kang Do came and dragged her away. In the panic, they fell down. Kang Do got up and grabbed the hand and kept running, but he turned around and realized he had pulled the wrong person. By now the monster had arrived behind his daughter. She was caught in the monster's tail and took her away. Kang Do chased after her in anger, but the amphibious creature disappeared in a flash. The troops were alerted to the incident. The area around the Han River was cordoned off. All those affected by the disaster were taken to shelters. Kang Do's sister and brother also arrived. The family cried as they looked at the daughter's photo. No one knows where the monster came from. The official story is that the virus has mutated, so Kang Do, who had fought the monster, was forced to be quarantined directly. The entire Han River, a state of alert was put in place. The streets and river were completely disinfected. Kang Do's mobile phone suddenly rang while he was in quarantine. He picked up the phone. It was his daughter calling. His daughter was still alive.